You know, I've heard that composition is one of the most important things in photography. Composition is, well, it's what's in the frame. So here's a camera. I can choose what goes into the frame. I can disclude things that I don't want to show, or I could show things that I'm interested in, or show things that are really terrific, or show things in relation to other things. So with this camera, I can make choices, and with my body I can move the camera so that it is in a different spot relative to what is in the background, and I can point it down and I can point it up, and I can do anything I want in terms of what fits into the rectangle of the viewfinder of my camera. The viewer is going to see that, and you want to present to them something that is exactly what is in your mind when you see the scene and want to translate it into their eyes. You want to make choices for them that emphasize elements, emphasize certain parts of the scene. You can make choices with your composition to emphasize one thing over another, or to compare things by including two things. You can create arrows that point into the center of interest that you want to show, and all this with just taking the camera and moving it up, down, left, right, tilting it back and forth a little bit, and maybe zooming in and out. Also moving your body. You can take your body and you can change where you are relative to where the subject is, and you can show different things from a different point of view. You can take your body and you can move to a different place where you can show a different perspective. Like this rock, it's really nice. It's nice. You got the waves coming in. Oh, it's nice. I like those two rocks. Just got hit. Nice. I like this rounded rock in the foreground. Oh, here come the waves. Nice texture. I want to make sure my horizon is straight, and I want to make sure I don't jiggle too much. Let's pull out a little bit. Oh, there we go. A little bit of movement. All right. I don't know if I like seeing the brightness in the foreground. I kind of liked it before. It was sort of like never ending. Yeah, there we go. So with your camera, with your ability to choose what is in the frame and what is not in the frame, and where that camera is relative to the subjects around you, you can make choices of what the viewer will experience and what they will be directed toward. The center of interest is going to be under your control when you choose what is the most important part of your scene. That way you can direct them to the right spots. If there's something you want to emphasize, some magic element that you want to include because, oh wow, that's nice, I like that, because it's so nice, you need to move the camera and do that. And maybe you want to look with your eyes and not with your camera. Maybe you want to poke around first and see what everything looks like from just your vantage point. Move your head, tilt it up, tilt it down, and once you get into a place where everything aligns just the right way, you'll know it, and you'll say, oh, this is perfect because I can see that and I can't see that, and these things emphasize that thing. It's something that you have to experience in the scene and then to translate into the camera. When you create composition, you can follow rules. There are the rules of thirds. You can say that, oh, the horizon, it's bad to see the horizon right in the middle like that. You can say it's better to do this and make the horizon only fill the top third and make the water fill the bottom thirds, right? The sky top third. You can say, oh, it's better to make the water fill only the bottom third and the sky to fill the top 2/3. That's the rule of thirds. You can say that you don't want to put the rock right in the middle of the scene. Even if you have a nice horizon, maybe that's a rule. Maybe you want to break the rules sometimes because it's so nice. But the rule of thirds would say, oh, you've got to move it over to one place or another. And the rule of thirds says you can do this. But maybe you want to break the rules. Maybe you want it right in the middle and you want to fill the frame with something else. And so maybe there's some give when you make a composition. We don't have to follow the rules all the time.